If you're interested in a LifeLock family plan, you probably already know, and if you don't, you will soon find out that their pricing structure is a little bit complicated, especially when compared to pricing structures you'll see from other identity theft protection services out there. So in this video, I hope to shed a little bit of light on how that works, make it just a little bit more straightforward for you, give you a few pointers in how I would approach it myself if I were to be purchasing a family plan from LifeLock, and hopefully just make it a little tiny bit easier for you. If you do go ahead with a family plan from LifeLock, make sure to use my link in the description below this video. You can get a nice little discount on your subscription. As you can see, they're highlighting that you save a little bit of money here, but you can get even more if you apply that discount. So might as well take it. Let's dive right in here. So as you can see, I think the easiest way to really think about LifeLock's plans is just forget about the family plan for a second here and just focus on the three tiers. They have the standard, advantage, and ultimate plus. The standard plan basically is just identity monitoring. I mean, they say credit monitoring, but it's really almost nothing. And I would say that this plan is more or less worthless. It's really the opposite of comprehensive. It is basically bare bones. And what you're getting for identity and social security number alerts through LifeLock really pales in comparison to pretty much all the other identity theft protection services out there, especially when you stack up against, sort of the baseline standard plan you're getting with my favorite identity theft protection service, Aura. It's really kind of night and day what you're getting with LifeLock. So if you do decide to go with LifeLock, I would recommend at a minimum getting their Advantage plan. This way you are getting at least credit reports and credit scores monthly, but still you're only getting one bureau, and that is Experian, whereas opposed to a lot of the other identity theft protection services, you will get, three bureau credit reports and scores at the very least, and a lot more to offer. But if you want to basically something that's at least comparable to the other services out there, start with the Advantage plan. If you want to kind of really have a comprehensive protection from LifeLock, I would highly recommend the Ultimate Plus in that case. So they do offer $1 million coverage for lawyers and experts and $100,000 in stolen funds reimbursement should you run into any issues. One thing that I will note is that my conversations with LifeLock support team have been severely lacking. You're definitely working with a call center, lots of conversations going on in the background. They're definitely reading off a script. They're definitely not. It's not really a personal interaction in any way. Not the kind of conversation I would like to be having when I feel like my identity has been stolen. I'm having a horrible, stressed out day. The last thing I want to do is hop on a sort of stereotypical call center call like that, which is why I recommend you check out Aura. And just to contrast what you're getting with them, all of their plans are inclusive of all the different features. You're just paying for either that to be a couple plan or a family plan. You're getting $1 million in identity theft insurance. You're getting 3 bureau credit monitoring. You're getting very thorough dark web monitoring, all the features that you're getting with LifeLock and more. And the price is comparable, if not better, especially if you use my links in the description of this video. Okay, all that behind us, LifeLock's Advantage plan is definitely where you want to start in terms of getting a LifeLock family plan, and you can basically customize that to exactly what you need. If you just want all of LifeLock's features for you and your spouse, you can get the 2 adults plan, or you can opt for the family plan and add 5 kids as well. And you can see that, the pricing changes as you go through all of those different options. They have a paid annually price and a paid monthly price. One thing to really point out is that all of these prices in bold are just for the first year. When these plans actually renew, they tend to come in notably more. So something to keep in mind if you're planning to stick with LifeLock for the long haul. When you're evaluating LifeLock against other identity theft protection services out there, do look at all of these different details. It can be a bit confusing, but I'd highly recommend that you head over and check out Aura. You can see that their family plan at basically just the price that they're offering here covers 5 adult members and unlimited kids, whereas LifeLock's covers 2 adults and 5 kids. You just $1 million in coverage with LifeLock, whereas you get $1 million in coverage per adult. So, or basically up to $5 million in an insurance with Aura. And basically just, you can check out this on your own time, but you get an awful lot more with Aura. And if you do use, again, my link in the description, you'll automatically have an even better discount applied, and you can get their family plan for $25 a month, a much more robust plan for someone interested in protecting their spouse, their kids. You do get discounts on the couples and individual plan using my link as well. The discounts are a little bit less drastic as you go down these smaller plans, of course. So anyway, hope that helps kind of understand what LifeLock has to offer in terms of family plans. And if you do want to get just a nice little discount, make sure to use my link in the description. And if you want to learn a bit more about LifeLock, I have a very in-depth LifeLock review published on this channel, which you can watch and check out what's going on behind the scenes there. Once you log into the dashboard, what you're going to get. I'd recommend giving that a watch. You could also check out my Aura review, where I kind of show you what's going on with Aura. You could see all that that has to offer as well.